overdue book out on loan from the library at the same time must be fined if some of the overdue books are not children's books and that person has previously been fined for overdue books. Whoa, there's a lot of conditions here, right? What are they all? Let's list them all off.
So if you have more than one overdue book out on loan.
Okay, so more than one. So one or more. No, two or more. Sorry, two or more. Okay.
Then fine.
Okay, and what else? If
not children.
If some are not children, so some not children. Okay, so one or more of them are not children. Yeah. Maybe some of them are children, but at least some are not children. Okay, and then what else?
And if previous fine.
Previous fine. Okay. I wouldn't write all this out. I'm just. You'd have to have some way of like symbolizing this, right, so that you don't forget there's all these conditions. Mm-hmm. So if these three things happen, then what happens?
Then you're fined.
Then you're fined. They must be fined. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's just write fine. Whoops. Okay, fine. Application. Since the three of the books that Kessler currently has out on loan, so he has two or more, so that's good, right? Mm-hmm. Kessler has two or more, and are from the library are overdue. Kessler must be fined. Whoa. Yeah, that's a way. I mean, we need these two things to reach that conclusion, right? Mm-hmm. So, what were you? Should we go through them all, or do you want? Is there a couple you want to focus on?
I just figured it out when you're writing that. I chose C.
Okay.
Because B and C seem to be the same to me.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But I see that in C it didn't specify that Kessler had actually been fined.
Ah. Okay. Previous fine. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You return them late. It's kind of.
So I'm just laughing at these answers. This is novel for adults. Okay. Kessler was fined last year. Okay, so we got that. So then we have the two things, and that's going to prove it, whereas C doesn't have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Any other questions on this one while we're on it?
You just go over A. Why is wrong?
Sure. Some of the books that Kessler currently has out on loan from the library are not children's books. Okay. And Kessler was fined last year for yes. Okay. So this one. This one says that some of his books are not children's books, right? But are those books the ones that are overdue? Right? Because it says anyone who has more than one overdue book out on loan at the same time must be fined if some of the overdue books are not children's books.
So it does.
So A, some of the books that Kessler currently has out on loan, but are not necessarily overdue, are not children's books. That was a tough one. Huh?
I said bummer.
Bummer. Yeah. That was. So what did you think of?
I actually put C because I was thinking that you can't have any children's book. I messed up with the some children, like the negating part. Because then when I went back through it, I was like, oh, it means any single one book that's not a children's book. And so on my blind read, I did C, but
mm-hmm.
C.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions on this one?